And check one, check two. Check one, check two.
Last September all-season game against the Lancers here at the beautiful Broadmoor World Arena, I call. And please excuse Douglas.
All right, Coach. You hear anything? Check. Gene. Okay. We want to know if we got audio on the stream this way from over here. Do you got mic signal? Do you have mic signal from here? Okay. It sounds a little choppy. Yeah, Gene, it's not awesome what I'm getting back. Let me go in the box. You okay if I call this one from the box? Coach said it's good. So let's try it from in there and see if we get any signal. Gene, how about now? Gene, how's our signal now? I got the pack on my chest. Gene, audio check. Yep, I can. You have audio on the live? You have audio on the live stream, Gene? Because if not, I got to get out of here. Need to check it now, Gene. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Gene. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Hey, it looks like we've got about 5 folks in the live right now. Can you give me a heads up in the chat if the audio is coming through clearly? We're trying something different tonight. Looking for feedback in the live chat if you're getting audio right now. I think we are. There are 4 in the chat. It's good. It's good on the live. Yeah, I just listened to it on the live. I'm coming through clear.
Hey, we're gonna start with 5, okay? 5 for us.
Is it good?
Yeah, what you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, they're working everything?
Okay. Perfect. We're getting fancy.
So you're gonna be here?
Yeah, I can see here. I can't see anything down there. All right, I'm going to mute for now. Let me know when you're ready to go live.
Dustin, hold on. Dustin, you're not muted. Or you're not unmute. Try it again. No, you're not unmuted yet. You're not unmuted. You are muted still for some reason. No.
No?
There you go. You're good. You're live.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah, I got you. Go
Okay,
ahead.
let's try
All
this
right,
for a
folks,
third
sorry
time.
about that.
Good evening, Ram fam, and welcome to the U.S. Olympic Training Site, Colorado Springs, Colorado, the World Arena Ice Hall, where your Rampart Rams will face off on a varsity squad meeting against the Liberty Lancers. With me, as always, on the analysis is Gene Bendico, and on the lens, Nita Buckley. I am taking this one from the penalty box tonight with Todd Pingree, who's manning the door, and we're hoping real hard that Todd won't have to work that door too much this evening. He can just go stand over here and flex his muscles and be beautiful like he always does. So Rams meeting up tonight with the Liberty Lancers here in just a moment in the last varsity squad meeting of September. This will do it for the month of September here in the fall season, the preseason. And the Rams, right now, winless so far in this preseason. But again, not so much about the W's and the L's as it is about bringing the team together. Let's get ready for our face-off here. It looks like we've got Cooper Buckley at the left wing, Komrovsky on center, and I believe it's Swope at the right wing, or Flight. Was Landon Bendico back on defense, clearing the zone. Cooper Buckley fights for it against the boards, sends it into the Liberty zone, and knocked back out by the Lancers. Bendico back to defend, and a good pad save into the corner by Judd. Getting another start as Duke Pingree still out, nursing that ankle and making sure that he's ready to go for the actual season. Another shot goes wide by the Lancers up to the near side boards. Lancers send it back towards the blue line and out of the zone. And the Rams will make a quick change here, at least on the D pairing. Komrovsky comes off as well. Muratori on with Kian Bendico, and it looks like Daniel Rosen appeared up on defense as well. Caleb Steele with it, drops it at the blue line, picked up by a Lancer. Big play by Kian Bendico to break up that shot attempt. And the Rams take it over into the corner as Muratori sends it up towards the blue line, gives his man a shove, and off to the races. This is Linus Patterson, shoots and scores, and the Rams draw first blood tonight in a Friday night game against the Lancers. Linus Patterson on a breakaway after a good defensive play against the far side boards by Tate Muratori to break up the play, get the puck loose. Patterson finds his legs, turns on the Jets, he is gone, and snaps it into the twine. 1-0 Rams. That's exactly the way we want to see the boys start tonight. And you see Coach Mack over on the bench right now giving some encouraging talks and some attaboys to the line. We got the same line out right now, centered by Kian Bendico. Right, left wing Caleb Steele, who picks up the puck. Right wing Patterson. Defensive pairing right now is Muratori and Rosen. Puck into the corner, sent back towards the blue line. Long shot, blocked by Muratori in front of the net, sent wide. Tate Muratori playing excellent defense there and blocking that shot so that Judd never had to see it. This is Kian Bendico circling back. Muratori off for a change. He's replaced by Justin Vandell. Rosen up, can't quite get it into the puck into the zone. He goes into the zone offside. The puck has to wait, and this is Justin Vandell on defense. Takes on two Lancers, gets the puck away from them, and here comes Patterson again. He's still got a little jump in his step. And that puck goes sliding into the end boards, into the goalie, and is picked up as Linus Patterson came to play in this first period, showing some speed and some grit on a couple different breakaway opportunities. Right now, the Rams lead this one with 12:47 left in the first. Denis wins the faceoff. Josh Denis in with, it looks like, Cam Matheny. Gavin Osborne, I see Justin Vandell still out there, as well as Zach Osborne. Here comes, looks like Matheny gets a shot off, backhand try, goes high. Big slapper from the near side circle from Denis. That one deflected wide and into the corner. As Zach Osborne fights for the puck. This one kept in the zone by Denis. Overstepped by Zach Osborne. This puck is still onside and playable. And dish back behind Denis. He's back to play defense with Matheny. The forward going back to take care of his defensive responsibilities. Puck back into the corner and up the far side boards from the penalty box where I stand. Zach Osborne with an attempted breakout pass for Denis. They did not hook up on that play. So that attempt is thwarted, and in comes Liberty. That puck is back out to the neutral zone. Great defensive effort by Josh Denis, getting physical and keeping that puck out of the offensive zone, but it's back in shot, and that one goes wide of the glove of Judd. Another shot attempt back out in front. Osborne loses it. Another shot back in. Judd makes a pad save back into the corner, picks up by 14 of the Lancers. And this is Osborne again. Here comes Gavin Osborne on his horse. He's into the zone. He's onside. He's got help. Brecken Norris is in, as well as Aiden Swope. Got Aaron Marshall back on defense along with Bendico. And this play looks to have been offside for a moment, and so we'll have a face-off towards the Lancers zone. Yeah, so far, so good. And the Lancers enter the zone. Onside, that holds up at the top of the right circle. 23 circling back around behind the Rams net. As Judd takes a knee just to be ready for it. That whistling shot from the high point goes over the net and off the glass. Back to 17 on the near side point. That shot goes wide back into the corner. Here's 12 for Liberty at the point. Picked up by number 10. Big shot. That one goes wide left. And the Lancers maintain possession, circling around through the near side point. And that puck caught up in the back of the netting a little bit. 23 for the Lancers turns and attempts a shot. And here's Bendico with it, finally able to dispossess Liberty of this puck. And Bendico is on his way out now. He overskates the puck, has to come back and check up for onside. Back, gets the puck back and then back in onside. My goodness, what a play by Landon Bendico. Had to do some couple different moves there. This is Blake Komrowski with it on his stick. Blake into the net. Blake tripped up right before the net, and there's going to be a penalty. Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree, Coach. When the player has a shot on the goalie and he gets slashed, should be a shot. Should be a free penalty shot for Komrowski there, but the Rams will have to settle for a power play instead. And the squad right now appears to be Bendico centering this line. I think I see Patterson, Komrowski, Denis back on defense with Landon Bendico. That's your power play squad for the first line here. And the Rams maintain possession. Puck right in front! And bounce goes right through the 5-hole of the Liberty goaltender. And your Rams score a power play goal. 2-0. 9:07 left in the first period, folks. Rams were 14 entire seconds into that power play before just moving the puck towards the net. Got it done for the power play squad. Well done. Judging by the, yep, absolutely. Judging by the celebration here near the bench, Coach, I think it was Komrovsky that may have sent that one around and caught a lucky break 5-hole there. But absolutely, when you put the puck near the net, good things are going to happen. Another shot fought off by Gilmore, and this one's picked up and on the stick of Patterson again. Here comes Linus Patterson. Kian Bendico holding up to be onside, and they called it offside anyhow. That's odd. Yeah, I'm down here looking at it, Coach, and Kian held up, but it is what it is, right? So Bendico, Patterson, and Steele the forward line here with Muratori and Rosen on the defensive pairing. So Rosen back to pick this puck up. He dishes it back towards the blue line. Held in by the Lancers. Number 2 for Liberty dishes it back to the blue line. Big shot. Deflected away. Stick side of Gilmore. This is Muratori in the corner fighting for it. He gets the puck back up to the blue line. Picked up by the Lancers. And again, Muratori with it. He gets checked hard against the board. Throws a little bit of shoving back. Gets another one in the back. Takes a cross check behind the net. And here comes, this is Kian Bendico. He's onside with Caleb Steele, and they just don't connect on the pass. Muratori off for a change after that very physical shift by him. Dish back out. This is Gavin Osborne trying to clear the puck out of the zone. He's not able to. Kian Bendico back into the corner to pick it up. He dishes off for Rosen. Rosen holds up back to Bendico. Bendico in the corner looking for an outlet. He gets one with Gavin Osborne. Osborne shoves it forward. 37 takes a shot. I believe that's brother Zach. It is. Still learning my numbers. And here comes the Lancers back the other way. Matheny back to defend. That shot deflected perhaps off of his shoulder, high and wide. Shoved back in and immediately picked up by Matheny. And then snagged by a Lancer who gets a shot off. Judd makes a great save. Kick pad save by Gilmore. And the Rams back in possession. Clear the zone. Picked up by the Lancers. But, here comes Zach Osborne. And he dishes it in backhand. Zach Osborne with a breakaway goal. And that's 3-1 for your Rampart Rams Hockey Club. And with what I don't know. I don't know about the first one, Coach. I don't recall perfectly. It was a breakaway by Patterson. But the last 2 goals were created by defensive plays, maintaining or repossessing the puck from the Lancers and then getting their forward jumped out of the zone. And that one was very similar. They're playing some solid D, and in onside, waiting for the stretch was Komrovsky, but he can't quite catch his feet. And the Lancers dish it out. This is Landon Bendico, and the Rams are going to take a penalty here. I'm not entirely sure what for, but it's Komrovsky on his way to the box. Now they're calling it a rough, Coach. So
Probably can't handle more.
So with the 3-0 lead, Komrovsky's going to sit for 2 here, Coach, and then we'll get a look at the Rams penalty kill and see how they do to start this one off. All right, good pressure. Oh, and a bobbling puck into Gilmore, and he covers it up. All right, Liberty wins the faceoff, maintaining possession of the puck. Sent it cross ice, deflected by Swope. Sent back up. And Norris harassing the puck carrier. Shot in and deflected wide. Oh, backhand try and covered up by Gilmore. What a save by Judd. As the Rams fend off the first 38 seconds of this power play by the Lancers.
Saved my ass.
Yeah. Judd answering the call so far. Other shot. Wide glove side of Gilmore. As Anzalone loses her feet trying to back check. Another shot. That one goes wide of the stick of Gilmore and into the corner. Over to play D is
I know. Dude, they have that shots wide. It's not even funny.
Jack Sniggle up on a swing from the JV squad. And a big save, and Anzalone's in. She takes offense to a player getting in her goalie's face, and that actually winds up in the net. So Komrovsky out of the box now with that goal. And 3-1. Yeah. Right. And then you saw Anzalone trying to take the body, but the puck was loose and able to get knocked into the net there. Kian Bendico right at the faceoff, skates it in, leaves it at the line. Caleb Steele picks it up out to the far side boards. And then over to the bench side of the ice, and the puck slips past Justin Vandell, but picked up by Cam Matheny. Matheny in before the puck, and he gets hit without the puck. No call. Puck sent back out. Matheny again with it. Matheny not giving up on this puck. Absolutely refuses to leave that puck alone. Pass center. Oh, that's a Rams goal! That was relentless pursuit of the puck by Camden Matheny. Finally gets a pass, centering pass, I believe from Patterson. And Matheny right on the doorstep knocks it home. I would not let that puck go like a dog with a bone. Matheny all over that thing. Komrovsky wins the faceoff, circles with it. It's given up. Landon Bendico back quickly to make a good defensive play. Komrovsky with it. Reverses. Dishes it back. Aaron Marshall with it. Sends it up the boards. Right into the feet of, I believe it's Buckley. Buckley back. That is Buckley. Sends it out towards the blue line. And this is Landon Bendico off the boards, and in goes Komrovsky. Oh, it's going to be icing. He just didn't quite have the jump to get a hold of the puck. It was a quick pass. See you. Coach, I just let Coach Mack know that I see what he's doing. They've had a number of those passes now where they're trying to spring Komrovsky or spring Patterson or whomever the forward may be, right? But there's definitely, they are working, and Coach mouthed back to me, I'm working on it. They are definitely focused right now on making some of those breakout plays and catching the defense off guard. Good save by the Lancer Tendy as the Rams swarm the net, looking for another opportunity, leading this one 4-1 with 4 minutes left in the first period. So far, one of the best starts, if not the best start I've seen by the Rams so far in this preseason. Muratori working to keep that puck in down the near side boards. Now worked for by Komrovsky. He picks it up, dishes it back behind him. That puck loose at the bottom of the circle. And the Lancers look to make their escape. Muratori sends it over to the far side boards just to loosen it up and get it away from the Lancer. Buckley sends it back in. In goes Flight for this one. Komrowski into the corner, centers it, backhand try by Cooper Buckley, and that one just went wide. This line sniffing around again. 2-on-1 now as Muratori back to defend by himself. Centering pass and a great save by Gilmore. Gilmore having a lights-out night so far. Sees his team up 4-1 and says, we're not going anywhere right now, guys. I got this one. This is Gavin Osborne with the puck now, wheeling back behind the net, and up to brother Zach, and picked off by the Lancers. And another huge save as the Lancer player was all alone. Matheny a little out of position there, but of course didn't expect that puck to be coming back so quickly as Zach Osborne was picked off just exiting the Ram zone. Great save by Gilmore. Gilmore doing a great job standing in for relief on Duke Pingree right now, getting some great opportunities to have some ice time while Duke tends to his ankle and doing good stuff with the opportunity. Long shot. That one goes wide, picked up by 21 in the corner for Liberty. Back out to the blue line. Cross-ice pass there, goes out of the zone, and the back check pressure by the Rams is there. This is Vandell with it. Vandell picks it up, dishes it back behind the net, picked up by a Lancer, but it immediately bounces off his stick to Denis. Denis sends it out, and picked up now by Matheny. Matheny gets checked hard against the far side boards. Back behind the net. This is Gavin Osborne again. That shot picked off. This is Denis. Denis. Oh, and a terrible play. Absolutely terrible play by 21. And you can tell Mark, Denis is hurt. He got hit from behind really, really hard, right against the boards, defenseless, as he put his body between the puck. Wow. I am amazed. Like, this guy should go. Unbelievable. And the captain, Komrowski, is waiting to hear from the ref, incensed at what just happened to his teammate. That was a vicious hit by the Lancer player, completely out of line. Does not belong in high school hockey, or really any hockey at all. That was beyond.
Okay. You all right? You all right? Sure? My finger. Look at my nose.
And they're going to toss 21 now, it looks like. 21's going to leave the ice, as he should. They are going to exit him out of the building, and that is completely appropriate for a hit like that. 21 done for the night, as he should be. That was a dangerous hit. Really could have hurt Denis. Glad to see he's okay. Denis looks to be okay. Todd, did you chat with him?
Yeah,
He's good. That was a hell of a hit that he took. I'm honestly, Coach, I'm amazed that he's not worse off. That was pretty vicious. Yeah, Todd says the helmet took the brunt of the punishment. Thank God. Now you know why these guys wear lids, right? Power play for the Rams. Komrowski with the puck. Centering feed. That one's all the way out. Clears the zone as the Rams will enjoy 5 minutes of 5-on-4 hockey here. And this one picked up off the line by Bendico. Skates it in. He's offside. It looks like Patterson. Just a step or two. Sure. Yep. That's a great point, Gene. It's a great opportunity for the guys to work on the power play because they've got lots of time with it. Muratori looks to make cross ice pass to Marshall. He gets picked off, mishandles it just a bit, and then gets shoved off the puck. Finally, back with it, sends it forward towards the blue line. That puck picked off again by a Lancer, and the Rams really right now need to just get a hold of this puck. Here comes Aiden Swope. He's got a hold of it. They finally got it out of the zone. Swope still fighting for it. Swope, the guy just won't stop hustling. Love watching Aiden Swope play the puck. He does not give up on it easily at all. Here come the Lancers again on the penalty kill, and that's Kian Bendico picking up the puck from Muratori and on his way. Kian making a move, makes another move, dishes it into the corner. Kian with great puck possession here, looking for brother Landon back at the point. Can't quite find him as Komrovsky weaves. Komrovsky shot and locked up by the Liberty goalie. Good shot by Komrovsky. Great play by Kian Bendico, hustling that puck down. Lot of puck tenacity tonight, Gene.
I'll come down in a minute. Yeah. Check on Dennis.
And absolutely are the good guys, for sure. Matheny with the puck, weaves out, makes a good stick handling move, and then picked off by a Lancer, but picked up by Komrovsky. He goes down to his feet, loses it, and we've got about 30 seconds left as Landon Bendico circles back to pick this puck up in the corner. The Rams will look to exit the zone. Landon Bendico on his horse, and they do. Landon in onside. Patterson going to the net. Cross ice pass looked like it was intended for Kian Bendico. Deflected right in the middle. Good play by the Lancers. And here's Kian Bendico with a shot right in front. Komrovsky on the other side couldn't force it home. And one of our lucky fans gets a souvenir as the puck jumps the glass and finds itself in the bleachers. Yeah. And that's, we've seen a number of those tonight, Gene, right? We're seeing a lot of jump by the Rams. Good puck tenacity. Another shot right in front. Another shot. 2 seconds left to let the Rams go. We're less than 1 second left. The Rams get a power play goal. And it looks like Kian Bendico got that one, Coach. Going to the front of the net, staying in the dirty area, and getting it done is Kian Bendico. Good shift by the Rams power play unit. Right. And because this is a major, Coach, the Rams will remain on the power play for another 2 minutes and 44 seconds as they head into the second period. They can score at will as many times as they would like on this man advantage, and they will enjoy all of the time. There you go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's not speak that into reality at all, Coach. We're going to enjoy this whole one and hopefully get a couple more. Hopefully get a couple more goals. No, but it's good to point out that is how it would get negated. But boys playing a really, really clean, smart hockey game tonight, and absolutely tenacious on the puck. Yeah, I completely agree. We talked about the wins and the losses not really being the main focus right now. It's about the learning. It's about the unit coming together, learning how to play together with each other. And I think we're seeing a great example of that tonight. The work of the first 3 or 4 games and all these practices that we've seen so far since the end of June or whatever, whenever they got started again, doing development camp and all that kind of stuff at the school and getting back out on the ice. We're starting to see all that come to fruition tonight. The boys enjoying a 5-1 lead headed into the second here. Great game by the Rams so far. You'll love to see it. All right, we're ready for puck drop as Todd Pinry headed back towards the sin bin here. We've only had one player in the box tonight. It was Blake Komrowski on a roughing call. But that's it for the Rams tonight. Other than that, pretty clean first period by the guys. And enjoying, and Pingree, Todd Pingree tells me Josh Denis is good. He feels good. His body's good. Nothing's nagging him. He's good to go.
Good.
Todd says he starts picking fights, so it figures he's good. The Rams, Denis having a chat at center ice with number 10 with Liberty right now. Hopefully that's a friendly chat, just checking on him to see if he's okay as well. And that would be appropriate after a hit like that. Again, nothing personal against 21 for the Lancers. That hit just doesn't belong in hockey. It's not a hockey play, and it just doesn't belong in the game. So Rams back forechecking in the corner here. And they actually, looks like they came up with it, 14 in on a hit, and this is Zach Osborne with it. Big shot by Daniel Rosen. That deflected up in the air. This is Denis back in the corner to work that puck. And it looks like a penalty on the Rams. Looks like a high stick. Oh, no. It's a penalty on Liberty. They have another man going into the box. So whatever it is not... Yeah, it looks like we've got a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Rams. I have not seen the ref come to the call yet, but it looks like... Nope, it's 5-on-4. So there was a miscommunication between the Lancer player and the refs. But number 12 for the Lancers comes out of the box, and it remains 5-on-4 for another 2:17. And on the face-off, Gilmore not expecting that at all. And the Lancers get a very weird goal, just a fluky goal, right off the face-off. Yep, that's a lesson for the young goalie. You got to watch that puck at all times, right? Face off or not, that thing could be headed your way. It just surprised Gilmore and snuck past him. So now, yeah, he'll take that one home and make a note of it. I have no doubt. Muratori back to play this puck. He goes down and is a little slow to get up, but the Rams are able to get the puck out of the zone. This not icing because it could have been. Gavin Osborne with the puck now. So because the Rams were on the power play. Diving save by the Liberty goaltender. And Zach Osborne gets out of the way there so as not to cause any tension between the Rams and the Lancers. There might be a little bit already. But he was very quick to skate away from their goaltender and not have any extracurricular activity there. So, Komrowski, Buckley, Matheny, Vandell, and Flight on this power play line. Matheny sends it back. Vandell can't keep it in. Vandell sends it in, and it's offsides because it came out to center ice and was sent back in on the goaltender by Justin Vandell before the Rams could exit the zone. So they'll come out and have a face-off here at center ice. So we've got same line here. Komrowski at center. Cooper Buckley on the left wing. Flight on the right. Matheny and Vandell, the defensive pairing. This puck sent in. 134 left on this power play. Really love to see the Rams get one more here, especially after that fluky goal on Gilmore off the faceoff just a moment ago. And the Rams working to get this puck. Komrovsky into the corner with it. Komrovsky reverses, loses his man, dishes it off. Nice pass up to Buckley. Buckley just can't keep it on his tape, but he winds up with it again, does Cooper Buckley, and then he's shoved off the puck at the low circle. This puck all the way back. Vandell going back for it. Vandell dishes it around, wheels it over to Matheny. Matheny now with it. Dope. Poke back behind as Flight tries to pick it up. Flight keeps it at the blue line. Buckley unaware, skating the opposite direction as Flight sent that puck out. This is Matheny with it now in the corner. Centering feed, and Buckley just overskated. He got caught in his feet. That puck right in between the pads of Judd Gilmore, and a very smart play by Justin Vandell going right behind him to make sure that Judd had a hold of that puck and it wasn't going to sneak in on him. Good, smart defensive play. I believe that was 30 Vandell with that support of his goaltender there. So we've got, it looks like Kian Bendico, Caleb Steele, Patterson, Marshall, and Landon Bendico on the defensive pairing there with Marshall. Puck picked up by Marshall, taken over the sideboard, dish towards the blue line, picked up by a Lancer, shot blocked by Caleb Steele, taking a knee, takes that shot right off the calf. Landon Bendico with it now, sends it out. This is Kian Bendico across the blue line. Kian with speed into the corner, looks back, assesses the situation, reverses. Kian now headed the opposite way, looking for a centering feed. Unable to find Brother Landon, but keeps the puck. This is Steele now. Oh, nope, it's Patterson. Patterson circles. That puck's still loose underneath. And finally, the ref blows that one dead as the Lancer goalie covers up with her body. A lot of traffic around that one, but good. Again, Coach, tenacious on the puck tonight, right? Just chasing it down and will not give it up. Great speed by Kian Bendico on that play. Good entrance of the zone. Good ability to get back behind the net. Take a look at the players on their way in to support and pause things just a little bit back there in order to allow things to develop and try to set something up. Great play by Kian Bendico. We've got, it looks like, Muratori and Rosen are the defensive pairing. I see Nina Anzalone, Brecken Norris, and Aiden Swope on the forward line. Shot by the Lancers. That one through the crease and back around. Lancers pick it up, dish it to the blue line, whiffed on a shot. And here comes Swope. Swope, oh man, this kid is unbelievable. He just will not give up on the puck. I love watching Aiden Swope play hockey, man. The kid is just after it all the time. So face-off now off to offside play. In subbing for Swope, I believe that's Jix. Nagel in on that one. Muratori overskated. All right, this is Norris in, and he's picked off by a Lancer. The Rams back in defensive mode and hurrying back as a cross-ice pass, and it's broken up by the Rams defense. The pairing of Muratori and Rosen took care of business there, and I believe that was Nina Anzalone in on that play as well. Breaking that up. Well done by the Rams in that situation. Lancers circling, top pass, right at the top of the slot, and shot by the Lancers, saved by Judd. Back over to the near side board, 10 with it, Muratori in pursuit. And a puck exits the zone, and the Lancers backed into their own zone to pick it up as the Rams make a wholesale change, but they get a shot on goal in the process, and the Lancers goalie makes a pad save. Good effort there by the Rams on the change to remain offensive. And I'm not entirely talking about the smell of their hockey bags, although that is pretty offensive. Denis wins the faceoff. Straight back to Matheny, who can't quite reach it, and 2-on-0 as Vandell caught out of step there, unable to get back in time to support his goaltender. A 2-on-0 situation, and the Lancers score, making it 5-3. Rams still lead this one, 10-14 left in the second, but the Lancers have closed the gap to a 2-goal deficit now. It was 4 moments ago. Denis takes the face-off. Won by the Lancers and in, poked away by Matheny. Good effort by Camden Matheny to poke that puck away. The Lancers pick it back up. Denis rides that player to the boards. Shot picked up by Gilmore and swallowed up into the padding. Good save by Judd. Looks like we have Marshall and Bendico now out as the defensive pairing. Gavin Osborne, Zach Osborne, and Denis on the forward line. Denis to take this face off. Puck drop. Denis spins. Wins the puck, set back to Zach Osborne. Osborne tied up by his man as he bounces the puck off the boards. He goes down to his knees. And a clear shot by Liberty on Gilmore. Deflected wide. And that puck cleared all the way down. That'll be icing on the Rams. So we'll have a face-off again in their own zone.
My birthday tomorrow, so I'll let you know.
Apparently, if everybody is interested, or anybody at all is interested, I know I'm interested. It's Todd Pingree's birthday tomorrow. How many are you going to be, Todd?
41.
Todd's lying his ass off in the penalty box tonight, telling me that his birthday tomorrow begins in a 4 and ends in a 1. Wish him a happy birthday if you see him, folks. He's a good dude and does a ton to support the team. We appreciate the heck out of him. Rams pick this puck up, dish it back into the zone as it's gloved out of the air by Landon Bendico. Sent out, and at center ice, picked up by Aaron Marshall. Aaron sends it in deep into the corner, and the forwards go into pursuit. Komrovsky lays a very gentle hit on his man, but that's all right. Kami trying to stay out of the box, apparently. Eased up on that one, and that's okay. The puck was gone. He could have gotten called for that. Muratori back to defend, and coming back to support is Landon Bendico at a 2-on-2. That puck shot high and wide into the corner, and chasing it down is Flight. Sent it back out of the zone by Liberty. In all alone is number 10 for the Lancers, and Judd overcommitted to the glove side, and the number 10 for the Lancers skated right around the other way and just put it home easy as you please. Just a moment there for Gilmore to be out of step, and his weight was completely to his left side, his glove side. It was impossible for him to get back towards the stick side. So Shooter had the advantage there, and it is now 5-4. So the Rams need to do a little gut check here. They had this one on lock and have let it slip back into a 1-goal situation. Boys need to find some of that magic that they had going in the first period. And another long shot by the Lancer player, and that one goes right over the shoulder of Gilmore. And we now have ourselves a tie game with 8:28 left in the second period, folks. This one's all knotted up at 5. I couldn't have called this. If you'd asked me in the first period if this was what was going to go down in the second, I would have said no, the Rams are going to run away with this thing. They have not. They have let the Lancers back in this one in spite of a couple of power play opportunities, and one of those being a 5-minute major with a huge illegal boarding call against Mark Denis, or excuse me, Josh Denis. Liberty again with the puck, centering pass right in front. Picked up by 10 for the Lancers. Shot. Believe that was saved by Gilmore. Back into the corner. This is Landon Bendico with it. Landon holds up behind the net, looking for an outlet. Kept in the zone by 15 of the Lancers. Shot in, goes wide glove side of Gilmore. Lancers with it again, circling. Rams need to do a little forechecking here. It's way too easy for these players to skate around with the puck. Might want to put a body on somebody. Here's Patterson out, looking to block a shot. It sneaks through, but Caleb Steele gets the puck out of the zone. The Lancers are right back in. Steele defending, shot, and swallowed up by Gilmore. And the Rams back on their heels right now. So a little bit of a shift in the momentum of the game here. The ice tilted the Lancers' way at this point.
Yeah, the Rams look like they've lost a little pep in their step. They're mishandling the puck. They're not passing as hard as they should be. As soon as you get it on your stick in your own defensive zone, you got to get out.
Well, here comes Landon Bendico, the defenseman, down the left wing. He holds up, centering pass right in front, intended for Swope. Swope was right there and was checked by a man. Marshall back to defend, along with Bendico. Bendico takes his man out the puck. Great effort by Landon Bendico defensively, and Aaron Marshall in a perfect position. So a little wakey for the Rams here, and they were ready for it. This is Marshall. Marshall with it at center ice. She sends it over. Norris misses that pass. It was off the stick of a Lancer. Shot, glove saved by Gilmore. Judd back in the game. So we are back at zeros, folks. This thing's all even halfway through the game. Just under 7 minutes left in the second period, and all of a sudden we've got a very level game, and the Rams appear to have just woken up. It's really solid defensive play just happening there.
They fell apart after that 5-minute major, and then all of a sudden we're back to an even game.
Rams get the puck out of the zone. Shoving forward is Buckley. Buckley to Komrovsky. Komrovsky deking. Komrovsky taking off the puck without the puck. That's going to be a penalty on number 7 for the Lancers, as he was elbowed in the back of the head just inside the blue line. This Lancer club needs to work on discipline just a little bit.
Yeah, that was... He definitely had the puck, but where he got hit...
So 7 for the Lancers will sit. And it looks like Komrovsky's okay. He's made his way back to the bench. He is helmet off back behind the bench, so he's going to take a minute and catch his breath. But he looks none the worse for wear. It looks like Kami's all right.
So it looks like
now the Rams back on the power play here for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
with 6:34 left in the second, and the
Liberty roughing.
Bendico wins the faceoff back to brother Landon. Landon tosses it forward to Patterson. Kept in by Matheny. Matheny down. Matheny looking for some open ice. Gets a shot off high and wide. This is Bendico. Kian Bendico back behind the net with it. Bendico over to Patterson. Patterson reverses again. Patterson looking for some help. Sends it out to the blue line. Denis shot high up into the gut of 17 for the Lancers. And 17 comes in and lays a hit on Bendico, Kian Bendico. And the play will stop as the puck's swallowed up by 35 for the Lancers. So things getting a little bit nasty down by the net.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of discussion between Landon Bendico and number 17. And they get separated. Yeah, when words start getting thrown around, that's how things can get escalated too. So we're on the power play here.
So Rams win this faceoff. In on it quick is Denis. Shot, backhand shot, and the backhand dish goes home. That's the second of the night that I'm aware of for Kian Bendico, backhanded on the power play after the long shot in from Denis. Kian Bendico picks up the rebound and sends it home.
Rams back in control of this one, 6-5 on the power play. 6 minutes left in the second period. The Rams make a good effort on the PP there and get it done.
Exactly what we needed, especially after a puck drop for a face-off. Hopefully that's a pep in the step these Rams need to get back on the horse.
Yep, absolutely. Rams send this puck in. Buckley giving chase. Good forecheck pressure there by Komrowski as well. Backed up by Muratori. Muratori a little out of step there now that number 5's off to the races, but he's got good support from Flight. Flight takes his man up against that board as that shot goes high and wide of the glove of Gilmore. This is Komrowski back with it. Komrowski reverses, evading his man. Cross-ice pass to Buckley. That is not Buckley. Pass was to Buckley. That was Flight taking another nasty hit, and the Lancer player left his feet to do that. I'm not sure why I don't see an arm up by a ref right now.
There was a lot of traffic right
They
in front
are
of the line
talking
judge.
it over, so hopefully they are not calling anything on this play, which is a little questionable, as the Lancer player actually left his feet to make that hit. The Lancers team, listen, I know I'm a homer and I get it, but this team is showing a lack of discipline tonight on a number of different occasions, and it could get somebody hurt.
Well, they have gotten
Lancers
people
in
hurt.
Possession of the face-off here as Marshall is slipped by her man. Oh, and a diving defensive play. I believe that's Cam Matheny was diving for it. He's down trying to catch his breath. Right, it's not. It's Kian Bendico. Kian Bendico as a forward all the way back, trying to make a play there, and the tape pass right in front of Gilmore goes home, and we're knotted up at 6.
Dustin, did you see? Did Kian? He backchecked hard, but did he get elbowed?
I didn't
going
see
down
for
to the
sure.
ice?
I didn't see for sure. I have to watch the tape, Coach.
Okay.
Marshall back with it. She sends it over to the boards. This is even strength hockey, guys. Shot in on Gilmore. Gilmore covers it up right in the padding. Good save by Judd. So, again, the Rams needing to just kind of regroup, take a breath, understand they're dealing with a club tonight that is very aggressive, and that's great. Also a club that might be a little bit overly aggressive, and so they're going to have to just maintain and keep their heads up. This is Matheny and Marshall coming off on the defensive change. It looks like we've got Rosen and Landon Bendico in as this current defensive pairing. Face-off picked up by the Lancers. Shot. And a glove save by Judd. And if I'm not mistaken, Caleb Steele's giving him a little bit of lip right now on that one because Judd just made a heck of a save. Face-off won by the Rams. Caleb Steele with it. He moves it out of the zone. Picked up by the Lancers and sent back in, but they're offside. They have to check up. This is Rosen back with it. Rosen looking for an outlet pass, and he gets it out. This is Kian Bendico with some jump. He's looking for a centering opportunity. Gets it across, and that's a Rams goal. What an assist by Kian Bendico, taking that stretch pass and getting it across ice to, I believe, Caleb Steele with that goal. Waiting for that pass from Bendico and sending it right home as he blows kisses to his bench. Good job, boys.
That is the patience hockey we need right in the corner.
Great shift.
Totally deked the defensive player coming at him and then just waited him out and then had the whole net wide open from the backside.
Again, tenacious on the puck and hustling his butt off was Kian Bendico tonight. As Muratori dishes this puck back and gets it, and Osborne is tripped up and no call. Unbelievable that there was no call on that. It happened right in front of me and Todd Pingree in the box, and as Zach Osborne was trying to skate away with the puck, the Lancer player got his stick right in his feet and took him down, and no tripping call. Rams come away with it anyway. This is Gavin Osborne. Gavin across the blue line. Gavin strong on the puck, pursued hard into the boards by number 12 for the Lancers. Gavin dishes it off. He is unable to keep a hold of it.
Oh,
And picked up by the Lancers. Down in the corner goes Gavin Osborne. This is Muratori on the near side boards to pick it up. He sends it back in deep. Just misses Zach. And Coach Mack calling for the forecheck right now. The forecheck was not present, and that's why the Lancers have the puck back on their blade. Checked hard into the boards, but a little bit of a miss there. As the Lancers skate in, they get a shot off. It goes wide on Judd, and the Lancers still with it, circling back. And we need to get a stick on that puck. We do, but it's passed back to the Lancers. And right in front again, this puck goes home, and we are back again at a tie game, 7-7 with 3:37 left in the second period, Coach. This thing was 5-1, and then it was 5-5, and then it was 6-6, and now it's 7-7.
Oh.
What a game. What a barn burner tonight.
yeah, so that last goal, I mean, we let up on the blue line, and that defensive player came around from the top of the circle, had all day long to shoot it. We've got to be mindful of the players who are open, especially from up top. They're chasing the puck. The Rams are chasing the puck, and they need to communicate better on who's covering who.
Yeah, don't disagree. Some opportunities to do a couple things a little bit differently here. Overall, it's been a really good game for the Rams. Just got a little bit loose there. Another shot. That shot goes wide, back into the corner, and the Lancers, again, moving the puck in the Rams zone effortlessly. Got to find a way to stop that. It should not be easy to do that. Here comes Aiden Swope right in front of me trying to lay a hit on 17. Being aggressive on the puck carrier for the Lancers. I love it. Matheny, cross-ice pass, back behind the net. And a stretch attempt for Nina Anslone. She is not going to get there, but they're waving off icing. Anslone does get it dished back to the near side board. And a big hit. Who did that? That was Brecken Norris laying a big hit on number 8 for the Lancers. Brecken playing like a man possessed. Another cross-ice pass, another shot. And again, a defensive breakdown there for the Rams. Allows this really nifty passing in front by the Lancers where there's no hope for Judd. He can't move over as fast as a puck can on a tape-to-tape pass like that.
Well, and also, I mean, our defensive player went on the ground to block the take away the ground shot, but yeah, unfortunately Gilmore didn't get over enough. It goes over glove side and top shelf and in. So Gilmore's got to work on his positioning a little bit more, especially when he's coming across the crease.
All right, Rams clear the zone after the faceoff, and Komrovsky with it. He centers it. Komrovsky going after his own centering pass. He moves in. He skates backwards. Backhand pass just behind the net, and Vandel's going to need to move back quickly. He's going to need to skate because the Lancers have a breakaway as the Lancer player is pointing. Wow.
Slashing.
Wow.
That. Oh no! And
I don't know if you saw all that.
He's going to get a technical for this too. Son of a gun! You can't be upset by a call. You can argue it, but you can't show a physical displeasure. So now the Rams go on a 4-minute penalty kill. So that is a 2-minute for slashing and then an additional 2 minutes for a technical unsportsmanlike misconduct.
So the ref talking it over with Coach Mack right now, Gene, and Mack's got a couple things to say about it. He's not going to win the argument, but he's at least going to plead his case.
I mean, who was it on the penalty?
I mean, I probably have an idea of what Mack's got to say right now, and I get it.
Yeah.
But to your point,
It's on a fucking 4-minute penalty. They're 2-2.
Yeah.
Fucking 4.
we need to get the scoreboard straightened out.
Not a fucking 4-minute penalty. There's no such thing as a 4-minute penalty.
So he definitely got a technical for unsportsmanlike conduct.
I'm sure you can hear Gene caught me in the box with me. He's trying to coach the scoreboard staff. He's 100% right. They don't seem to care, but we'll get it straightened out. There's only a couple minutes left in this period, so we'll get it hammered out with him here when we get a break.
Well, what better way to tear down a power play than getting a shorty for the Rams? We're about due anyways.
Absolutely. We haven't seen a shorthanded goal by the Rams in a while. It's probably time, as they do a great job. Rosen clears the zone, sends it all the way back down the ice. Just under 2 minutes left in the period. Lancers in on side. Muratori looking to clear this one. Gets it scooted over to the corner. It's Patterson fighting with it. Rosen in to help out. And the puck back to the Lancers. That pass right in front. Not picked up, and Muratori's able to clear this puck all the way down the ice. So this Ram squad, this PK squad will get a change. Out comes Steele. Steele on the forecheck. Patterson with him. Trying to make something happen offensively there. Caleb Steele and Linus Patterson. Patterson skating it back. Dish right in front, and that's a power play goal. And that should take it to zeros.
Oh, wow. I'm sure Judd will want this back. He had it bounced off his pad. He didn't angle his pad far enough, and the puck just bounces in. That's an unfortunate bounce off your right pad. So the Liberty Lancers capitalize on an inopportune, just bad angled right pad.
Should be 2 and then 2.
Well, it's 138 now. It should be
But-
130. Should be 138.
No, actually, no. No, because that first goal.
Both clocks run consecutively, right, Coach?
The first goal negated the 2 minutes, the initial 2 minutes. If we would have burned it and gone into less than 2 minutes on this second penalty, then it would have been over. We were 28 seconds short of canceling it out.
So they get are you saying they get the full 2 after they score?
Yes. Yeah, because the Rams didn't kill it within 2 minutes.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, the Rams, either way, working on the kill here, and another shot by the Lancers, picked up back behind by Landon Bendico. Bendico looking to skate it out, trying to make something offensive happen. Through the neutral zone, he loses his feet. And
no, that was interference.
Yeah, quick to get back up. Shot blocked up into the air by Judd. Doesn't quite hit the netting, so that puck's still alive. Into the corner is Bendico, back behind the net, and this is Marshall. Marshall needs to clear this. She sends it up the sideboards, but not enough to get it out. And the Lancers back with it. They're going to make some more passes here, and Denis chasing it down, trying to get some pressure on it, and that's the end of the second period. Yep.
So both teams exchanged sides for the third period. Folks, what you saw was on that last goal for Liberty, that negated the first 2 minutes. Since the Rams didn't defend and burn the first 2 minutes, the remaining 2 minutes of the second period was active. And so now that's what we're seeing is the last 48 seconds of that second penalty.
But the clocks don't run concurrently, Coach. They run consecutively, one after the other?
No, it's actually what happens was there was 28 seconds left of the first period, and that fell off. And the 2 minutes for the second penalty, that's what we saw on the board. That's what started the second penalty was 2 minutes. So there's no consecutive about it. It just negated the last 28 seconds of the first penalty.
I see. So then
Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. That means they don't run consecutively. I'll figure it out.
No, they do not. So, once a penalty is scored on, it automatically stops that penalty. If there's a corresponding second penalty, that second penalty starts at 2 minutes with the 2 minutes.
What if they go through 2 minutes and there's no score? Are both penalties done?
No. So if there's no score in the initial 2 minutes of the 4 minutes, right? And the other team on the power play does not score on that initial 2 minutes, then the second penalty, the second 2 minutes starts, and if the other team scores on that second 2 minutes, that's what cancels out the remaining 2 minutes, if that makes sense.
I am
I'd
as
have
confused
graphics.
as I was when we started, but I believe you.
Okay. But so anyways, they scored on the first half of the 4 minutes, the second half of the 2 minutes, which is the second penalty, that remained. And so that's what we're seeing. 48 seconds left of the penalty kill for the Rams, and looks like they're putting up 20 minutes on the board for the third period here.
Oh, they're going to let them play a little bit longer. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, this is interesting. The Rams were in the driver's seat on this one the entire first period.
The second period, they just
good chunk
fell
of the
apart.
second, and then they lost the handle on it. And now they trail by 2 going into the third. But they, as you said, Coach, have 20 minutes to sort it out and try to get back on the right side of things here.
So here we go. Let's see if the Rams can recollect. Their a 2-goal deficit is not a big lead by any means, whether it be in high school hockey or professionals. And we've seen these Rams players bounce back from a lot worse.
All right, let's see if they can get it going here. The 5-on-4 to start the third.
I was wrong. They changed the third period time to 17 from 20. So.
Oh, they sure did. They just took it down. All right. Face-off picked up by the Rams and sent back out of the zone. Liberty with it again, headed back in. Defended by Matheny. Shot, and that's another goal by the Lancers as Komrowski leaves the box, incensed that there were 2 goals scored on that situation, but hopefully a learning moment.
That slipped under Gilmore. He wasn't ready for a low shot.
So back to
it
even
looks like they're
strength
having
here.
a running clock also for the remaining third period.
And the Lancers now definitely smelling blood in the water. Shot off on Judd. Bounces off his pads. He gloves it. Good save by Gilmore.
So as the remaining 16 minutes counts down, we're going to a running clock for the third period, and the Liberty Lancers lead the game with 3 goals. 10-7. Rams have a little bit of work here to do.
Yeah, they do. And they're full. I mean, obviously, by the demonstration of the first period and a half, they're fully capable of getting this one back. They're just going to need to return to that style of hockey, aggressive and tenacious on the puck, taking care of defensive responsibilities. And here comes Zach Osborne out of the zone, looking to get some jump, shoved off the puck for a moment, but again, staying with it, doesn't give up on it. And Zach Osborne with a shot. Covered up by the Lancers goalie. That was almost a coast-to-coast effort. Blue line all the way to the goaltender.
And draws a penalty, though, in the process. So let's see if he gets a penalty shot. Yeah, but he draws a penalty. Liberty goes on a penalty kill. Looks like for, let's see what the call is. Looks like it's minor for holding. Liberty goes on the bench. 2 minutes for holding.
Both of the Osbornes, I believe. Both of the Osbornes out on the ice right now, along with, who is that? I can't tell who that is. I don't know who our left winger is. I can't quite see the number.
Looks like it's number...
Is it Jix?
Something 4. I can't see it either.
It's Jix. It's 34, and then you've got Muratori and Rosen on defense. So that top defensive pairing that we've seen quite a bit tonight. On this power play effort. So the refs talking it over with Liberty's coaches getting things squared away. And here come the Rams.
And there's the signal for the running clock.
There's no power play time up on the scoreboard, so we'll just have to trust it.
Yeah, but it is a power play for the Rams.
Right.
And looks like, okay, so folks, what we're seeing is the clock operator didn't put the penalty on the board, but it did start at 14:44.
Yeah.
So as we wind down to 14:10, that's about 24 seconds past in the power play for the Rams.
Yeah, no, she's on her phone, Coach, so she can't put that up right now. We've got some, as always, some volunteers trying to help out with the scoreboard, and I think tonight it's a couple of Lancer students. And there's only one in there right now, so I'm not sure she knows how to do it.
That's offsides.
So anyway, Lancers with the puck at their blue line, centering attempt here. Landon Bendico is going to try to grab this one. He misses, and number 4 for the Lancers in.
We're down to about 50 seconds left in the power play.
Here's Gavin Osborne back to Marshall. Marshall tries to send this puck out. She's able to get it across the blue line. Osborne again as this puck goes back in. Marshall back behind the net with it. She looks and dekes away with it. And Marshall headed up through the neutral zone.
She's
Aaron Marshall. She dumps it in. We need to see some harder chase on this puck on the dump in. We've got one forward up.
20 seconds left in the power play.
Patterson's chasing this thing hard. And that puck in on Gilmore as he makes the kick pad save and sends it down towards the corner. Smitheni with it now in the corner.
10 seconds left.
Picked up
5
by
seconds.
Bendico. And right in front as Gilmore makes the save. That should do it for the power play.
Yeah,
and
so
the
Liberty
Lancers player is out of the box.
Generated a little bit of offensive plays there. Got 2 or 3 shots on goal. But in the last 10 seconds, Liberty had that final shot on goal against Gilmore. So we got to clean it up a little bit on our defensive zone.
Smitheni back across to Bendico. Bendico up to the blue line looking for the spring pass to Patterson. They don't connect, picked up by the Lancers. This is Bendico, Smitheni again. Picked off, shoved down by Patterson. Patterson now with the puck. Linus looking for the stretch pass. He gets it. This is Caleb Steele. Caleb Steele skating for it, and he doesn't connect with it before it hits the far red line, and so it's an icing call, and it will come all the way back. Caleb slowed up on that just a little bit. Yep, he was right there, but he stopped moving his feet. I don't think he thought that if he was I think he thought if he was the first guy in, they wouldn't call icing, and that's not the case. As soon as it crosses that far red line, it's over.
You got to touch it before it crosses that red line.
Yep. It's not NHL style. Backhand try right in front as Gilmore leaves a loose puck in front and able to cover that one up. 11-17 left in the third, and again, the Rams trailing this one that they had well in hand by 3. So we'll see what they can do. Komrovsky, Buckley, and Swope out with Rosen and Muratori on defense, and a shot by the Lancers swallowed up by Gilmore. Gilmore making another good save. Good pressure here by the Lancers. They're not stopping just because they're ahead by 3. Good lesson there. They got their foot on the gas and they're trying to close this thing out. Here comes Komrovsky. Komrovsky weaving through traffic. 4 guys back for the Lancers on Komrovsky. Gets a long shot away, gloved up by the Lancers' Tendy. And that one was just outside the glove side post. As Kami gets his shot off there, just trying to create something offensively, and they'll get a offensive zone face-off from that. It's like we had a defensive swap to Landon Bendico back up off the boards and right into the stick of a Lancer, and Cooper Buckley now checking. Shot. And a good save by Judd, as well as good defensive support by Landon Bendico. Couldn't have done that by himself without Landon disrupting that player a little bit. If he would have able to get a shot off just the way he wanted to, the net was wide open. that was a team effort to stop that goal. This is Marshall back for it. She misses, and then it's finally given up to Komrovsky. Komrovsky again on his horse, in all alone. Shot high, just over the net. Cooper Buckley with it, dishes it back towards the point. Marshall tries to get a shot off. She does, as she goes down to her knees, and then the Rams digging for it, and some scrumming in front. We've got Cooper Buckley involved, Swope and Komrovsky dancing with a few of the Liberty Lancers in front of their goaltender, and I think they might invite each other to a barbecue later. They seem very fond of each other.
You know, I don't think we'll see these guys at homecoming together.
No, probably not. Komrovsky fired up as he heads towards the bench. He has a lot to say there. I'm not sure what it was. I have both my earbuds in so that I can talk to Gene, but it was loud, whatever it was. And I don't think it was happy. So Swope back with it. Aiden Swope sends it back across the opposite corner. Reversing the play. Here come the Lancers out through the neutral zone. Back to defend is Muratori, and Rosen trying to get a stick on it. That cross ice pass right through the slot. And Brecken Norris just taking it like right easy into Gilmore, so he didn't have a whole lot to deal with there. Rather cover it up and have a face-off.
Kind of got chasing there, chasing the puck in the corner for the Rams.
Yeah.
Got to play man coverage when you're down low, or else those lanes are going to open up. Uh-oh.
Right, Lancers with it right in front.
And
stick down, and did that go in?
So, yeah, that hit Gilmore's stick, bounces up over his head, and rainbow arcs into net. So, you just got to be careful of your butterfly position. If your stick's angled in any kind of way, it's going to do exactly that. Just bounce off your blade and arc over your head and go in the net.
We appear to have way too many men on the ice. Oh no, somebody's leaving. It's Denis. Denis is leaving. He's going to the locker room, it looks like. So I hope he's limping, Gene. He does not look like he's favoring a leg. And is headed in the locker room. So Josh Denis done for the night, it looks like. Hope he's okay. This is Brecken Norris in outside. He did not get kicked out.
No, he left under his own discretion.
Circling back it looked like Swope went down. He did after he tried to get a shot off, and it looks like it's with the Lancers goaltender. And Swope skates away like he's just fine. He didn't bother him at all. So Norris, Swope, Anselo in the forwards here. Vandell and Matheny, and another cross ice pass and back right in front of Gilmore, and the Lancers hook up for another score. This one's out of control now.
Yeah, it looks like Liberty just chose to put out their varsity squad out there. That's what you see on their ice, and they're just wanting to not only drive the dagger in deeper, but twist the knife also.
Yeah.
So they're playing a statement game right now.
Yeah. So hopefully the Rams can come back and do something here. But at 7-12, we need goals, and we need to stop the bleeding for sure. That's Jix Nagel taking it in onside. Picked up by Zach Osborne, I believe. Back to Nagel. Pass back behind the net. Picked up by the Lancers and poked away by Gavin Osborne. But it winds up on the stick of the Lancer. They're in onside. So again, the Rams back defending. Picked up by Landon Bendico and skated out towards the blue line, but poked back in by the Lancers. And this is Landon again. Landon Bendico skating, pursued by two Lancers, gets a backhand try off. Circles around, gets it again. Gavin Osborne able to poke it back down deep, but picked up by the Lancers as soon as I say that, and it's a 2-on-1. Dished across, back again. And the Lancers just passing at will in front of Gilmore, and there's nothing he can do when it's 3-on-1.
Yeah, when your defensive player's on their knees, there's not much you can do.
Well, and when you've only got one defender back and 3 forwards.
Yeah.
So
we'll call this game good,
13-7.
even though there's 4.5 minutes left.
So Caleb Steele's
oh.
skating out towards center ice, doing a little, I don't know what kind of move that was, but it was pretty clever. Doing a little dance, some kind of Jedi mind tricks, I don't know. But he's not upset. He's still positive and ready to go. And the Rams digging forward in the corner. Muratori pressuring up to try to keep this puck in the zone. And they are able to, as Kian Bendico back at the blue line. And dish back across right in front. Good try there. Good idea. Good thought. And Muratori skating back quickly to defend as the forward skates around Rosen. That play finally broken up. And the Lancers pass it up to the blue line. Long shot in. Gilmore right in front of him. And Rosen picks that one up because Gilmore did not see it at all. And Kian Bendico picked off there as he moved through the neutral zone. Good effort by Rosen again to get that puck back out. Long shot up into the padding of Gilmore, and he drops to cover it up. Woo! Yeah. 3 minutes left in the third here, guys. The Rams trailing this one by 6, but another good effort, I will say. Not the result that I'm sure that the guys wanted after the start, but they had a really good start, and they did a lot of positive things tonight for sure. Shot in on Gilmore, and it squirts out wide. Stretch pass looking for Komrosky through the zone. They don't connect, and the Lancers have it again. So Coach Mack sticking with that idea of let's work on this stretch pass. Let's work on these zone breakouts. And here's Komrosky. Komrosky skating out. He's got support on the left wing, but is picked off by a Lancer, and they go right back in. And Buckley sends this one all the way down. It'll be icing. 2:13 left and counting.
A good portion of these 13 goals against the Rams have slipped underneath Judd Gilmore's pads. So there's just a lot of positioning here, stronger butterfly positions, better position of the stick, angled straight up and down versus angled at an angle. There's a lot of things to work on here on the defensive end. Oh, don't do that. That's one way to kill time.
Right.
90 seconds left.
So Lancers possess that faceoff, and that puck given up to Komrosky. Komrosky out all by himself. Hot shot, wide stick side. And Swope sends it in right in front, caught up in the skate of Buckley. And the ref trying to get to his feet on the far side boards. Not sure what happened to him. And
Gilmore.
Big shot and a save by Gilmore right in front.
Wow.
And that one may have been. Did that bounce off his helmet?
No, you guys at home saw a great angle from here behind the net. Judd had it bounce off the post right against his stick. He juggles it and maintains control in the paint as two Liberty players are coming down on him hard. But he was on the ball there, got the puck, controlled it, and got the whistle. Good job, Judd.
So 24 seconds left in the last fall season game of September. And the Rams are going to drop this one by 6, 7-13, as Gilmore bobbles it up off of his blocker and is able to get on top of it and make the save. But some good stuff from the Rams here tonight for sure.
I think the refs are going to take their time in dropping the puck.
Yeah, that one's over.
Yeah.
So we will see y'all again in October, right, Gene?
Yeah, so folks, as you see on your screen, Our actual next hockey event is the Fall Face-Off. Folks, don't worry about the regular season game 1 there at the top of the screen, but it is the Rampart Rams in the Aspen Fall Face-Off, October 14th to the 16th, and we have 2 arenas that we'll be playing at in Aspen, the Lewis Arena and then the Aspen Ice Gardens in beautiful Aspen, Colorado. So our next event, 14th to the 16th of October, and then after that, our next fall season game is October 24th at 7:45 at Clune Ice Arena at the Air Force Academy. That's
Awesome.
not a regular season game 1 as you see up there. That's another fall preseason game. Our regular season game doesn't start until December sometime. So we've got a big break between now and the middle of October for the Aspen Fall Face-Off. And then a game against Cheyenne Mountain Red-Tail Hawks, 24 October at 7:45 p.m.
So good to see the Rams saluting their fans for the last time for the next couple of weeks, and we will look forward to talking to all of you from Aspen. I'm super excited. Always a fun tournament. Tons of hockey. Last year was my first time calling those games, and I will tell you, calling 5 games in 3 days will do it to your voice. So send your man some Ludens or some kind of cough drops. I'll take a Ricolas, whatever you got. But we look forward to calling that game from Aspen for you in a couple of weeks here, coming up on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of October.
That's right. Dustin, Nita, and myself will be out there live streaming, broadcasting our Aspen games. We don't have a schedule yet. Of course, our team manager, Todd, will be there. Happy-go-lucky as always up in Aspen. So he'll be there, our team leader, while we're playing a fast-paced 3-day, probably 5 or 6 game weekend. So, folks, we're excited. It's always fun. Come and say hi when you see us at Lewis Ice Arena or the Ice Garden. We'd be glad to have a conversation with you guys.
Hi.
Right now, thanks for listening in. Dustin?
Yeah, a very happy birthday tomorrow to Todd Pingree, and we will see, and it's Gene Bendico's birthday today, so he's 26 years young again.
About 26, right?
Yeah, so for myself, Gene Bendico, and Nita Buckley on the lens, as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great night. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks from Aspen. Go Rams.
And we'll see you guys around the rink.